Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I will be having a playthrough on... Hello, child? Ooh, pizza and food! Thank you, mother. I'm recording a video. Thank you. I will be playing Valiant Hearts: The Great War. I admit I have played and watched the game, so I have no real surprises, but for anybody who's new to the channel, I would, still like to, play it, because it's fun. And for reasons, because I will be starting the game from new. I will be restarting the entire game. Freely inspired by the events unfolding on the Western Front between 1914 and 1918.
August 1st, 1914. After the assassination of Prince Franz Ferdinand of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, the German Empire declares war on Russia. Because of established alliances, France is preparing for conflict. A few hours after the announcement of the general mobilization, German civilians living in France are asked to leave the country. Karl is one of them. A few days after Karl was deported, the war was hungry for more and took away Emil as well. A heavy-hearted Emil was called up to fight and left the farm for Samuel. Like so many others, he had no idea what fate had in store for him.
And now we play. War is declared. June 28th, 1914. Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austrian-Hungarian throne, was assassinated in Sarajevo. As a result of the chain of diplomatic and military alliances in place, the event launched Europe into an armed conflict that, with the involvement of colonies, took on a global dimension. August 1st, Germany declared war on Russia. August 3rd, Germany declared war on France. August 4th, Britain declared war on Germany. August 11th and 12th, France and Britain declared war on Austria-Hungary. The barracks and the regiment. Battalions comprised of battalion headquarters in 4 companies, a total of 1,007 men in all. Companies were composed of 4 platoons, in turn divided into 4 sections, each of 12 men commanded by an NCO. Britain was slow to mobilize on the Western Front. Half its army was overseas with a genuine fear of invasion. Infantry divisions were held in reserve in Britain and not included in the British Expeditionary Force. Voluntary enlistment was initially overwhelming, with 7,500 7,500, I don't know, big numbers, I'm stupid, men eager to show their patriotism. Railways. In the outbreak of war, yo, bro, stop. With the outbreak of war, each country was eager to dispatch its army in situ as quickly as possible to gain the advantage. Railways were essential for mobilization and supply. By August 1914, the British realized the importance of rail in the war effort and dispatched Royal Engineers to the front to build new lines. By 1917, 40,000 enlisted railway soldiers were working for the RE in France and Flanders. The debacle of August 1914. In the early fighting, the German army made swift progress. After invading Belgium, they marched on Paris in late August. French troops retreated en masse and units were outflanked or repelled, taken prisoner or killed. The months of August to September 1914 marked the bloodiest period of the war, with over 180,000 French casualties alone. The French authorities described the debacle as an organized retreat. The war to win over public opinion had begun. There's all these secret items. Okay. I'm recording. Yeah, there's all these little things we can find and whatever. Liberté, égalité, fraternité. If y'all know French, tell me what that means. I also have to tell you how to get each thing if I remember. Hey, what's up? Yeah, Bob. And here you get your first collectible, which is the pickle hob. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but hey. Basically, once you blow off its helmet, I think you get 2 chances. Once you blow off the helmet, it'll fall down, you can pick it up. Which we'll immediately read about. German helmet. The legendary pointed German helmet, the pickle hob, was used by German forces until 1916 and then replaced by much more efficient steel helmets. The different parts of the helmet, including the point for defense against saber attack, were adapted according to the rank, origin, and weapon used by the soldier. On some helmets, the point was rounded. God. Food! I can't wait to get to the next cutscene so I can eat my pizza. Ba-da-boom! Oh, here's the next one right here. I just spotted it with my eyes. Oh, it's the lighter, right? Tinder lighter. While petrol lighters were popular in the trenches, soldiers also used tinder lighters. The cotton wick was doused in saltpeter or lead chromate to make it more readily inflammable and was extinguished by simply drawing the wick back into the cylinder. Oh, pull the thing. Republic Frank. That's it. 150th Regiment, the infantry.
My dear Marie, we are on our way to Paris. The atmosphere here is strangely cheerful. I hope that the harvest goes well. Rely on our neighbors for help. They've always been gracious and charitable people. I'll write again as soon as I get my assignment. Please kiss my little grandson for me.
At the train depot in Paris, trying to reach his regiment at Platform 21, Emile would meet the man he would soon fight alongside. The man who would come to be his truest friend.
I love casual racism among the ranks. And then up here is how we get our second thing, I think. Yeah, now we get the train whistle. Station master's whistle. Right. Hey, can you go on? I'm recording. Hey, listen, you can't have that playing. You'll get me copyright striked. Alright, finally I can read. Station master's whistle. Steam trains made stations very no display panels, so platform officials had to shout train information to passengers. Whistles were the best way to attract passengers' attention. Very sniffly, as you can tell.
Hey, let's go out.
Why gotta go this way? Why? You love yellow wine. Oh, actually, this is kind of funny. You take one bottle, and there is another. Yeah, thanks, bro. Oh, new diary. August 12th, 1914. Today, I can't help thinking of Carl, who's probably doing the same in Germany. The declaration of war has created havoc. I hope Marie and the neighbors manage to finish the harvest in time. At last, I can't wait to get fighting. Maybe it'll ease some of the pain I feel inside. I honestly think some of these are kind of cringe when I read them out loud, but I don't know. August 1st, 1914. The bell noon. It was eerie. Somebody in the street told me it was for the troop mobilization in case Germany declares war. I'll write to father to find out what's going on in Belgium. My God. Yada. August 1st, 1914. It feels strange to return to Germany. At least Emil can take care of Marie and Victor. Things should calm down in the months to come. It's all so meaningless. August 12th, 1914. Carl, it's Daddy's turn to leave. Why did it enough to expel my dear sweet love to put Daddy in uniform? He's too old to fight, and now they've left me all alone with the harvest on the way and Victor to take care of. Womp womp. So we need something and a pen. Excuse me. Ooh, there's the pen up there. Nope. No. 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 Emil got the moves, bro. I saw something up here. Yeah, there it is. Metal nib. In 1914, bureaus did not yet exist, and at school children learned to write with metal nibs, or more often, and especially in the countryside, with whittled goose feathers. The sheer volume of war correspondence saw metal nibs become more widespread. What's the sign? Wait, so if that... Huh. Bum 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 bum. Oh, what? Oh, what? Huh? Oh. I was just clicking buttons and I picked it up. Letter from a French soldier. August 14th, 1914. Dear parents, I am all set to be mobilized to the front. We're going to take Alsace and Lorraine back from the Germans. Don't worry, I'll be home before Christmas. All my love, Marcel. And that's everything for this area. Dope, I accidentally found it. Oh, where'd the train guy go? Let's give bro a bottle of red wine.
Thank you very much. I'm Freddy.
I'm Freddy.
Listen.
August 21st, 1914, Emil's regiment was sent to fight against the 71st German Division led by Baron von Dorf. The general cheer of the first hours dissipated into the fear of first combat.
Man, I couldn't even enjoy some pizza. Come on. Come on, pizza, bro. Trying to remember what happens. Uh-oh. Baron von Dorf and the Germans, brother. Or, well, yeah, Germans. Also Prussians, yeah. Ooh, mortar. No! Oh, come on, are you serious? You suck. No! Ooh. Ah. Oh, here's a neat thing I noticed when I played through the first time. Not him dying. That's not neat. That sucks. Yeah. So when I played through the first time, actually my second time actually, because I played this game twice, it was really dope. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah. There's limbless bodies and stuff if you pay attention enough. Yeah, but if you pay attention, like in a few seconds, Jesus Christ. It'll pop on in a second here. If you pay attention, Carl is actually in the bottom right.
Miss Marie Chillon. Private Emile Chillon, from the 150th Infantry Regiment, was wounded by enemy fire on August 21st. He has been captured by the enemy. Hopefully, you shall receive news from him soon. Freddie, originally from America, enlisted voluntarily in the French forces at the start of the war. Behind his bravery hid a man already devastated by the war's effects. A man with one sole obsession: punish those who had destroyed his life. It was at the Battle of the Marne that Freddie finally picked up the trail of the regiment commanded by Baron von Dorf.
TNT. Oh wait, I wasn't reading. Screw you. I'm gonna go back to. Man. Okay. Americans in the French Army. 120 Americans enrolled in the French Army from the start of the conflict, mostly in Paris, including the poet Alan Seeger. Majority joined the Foreign Legion and took part in the Battle of the Marne. Others joined the Air Force, which later became the Lafayette Squadron. 24 gave their lives for France, including Alan Seeger. The media attention they received in the United States played a decisive role in their own country's decision to join the war 3 years later. I'm sorry, I'm having like really bad sinuses. The Battle of the Marne. Drawn up long before the war, the von Schlieffen plan aimed at swiftly overrunning France via Belgium and northern France. After the August debacle on September 6th, French troops turned to face the German troops in the decisive Battle of the Marne and prevented the capture of Paris. The battle was the first time Franco-British forces managed to halt the German advance and thwart the main German battle plan. The front retreated northwards and stabilized in December, when trench warfare began in earnest. Look at that dumb little kid. Machine guns. The Great War demonstrated the technical progress of the age. Symbolized by machine guns, World War I devices can now shoot up to 200 bullets before requiring cooling and perfectly integrated into infantry attacks. German machine gun deployment in the front line gave them a vast superiority at the start of the conflict. Capture the flag. Flags were powerful symbols for each unit and once captured became trophies. When overrun, soldiers took the time to hide or bury them before being taken prisoner. With the arrival of trench warfare, flags disappeared from the battlefield and only made an appearance at military ceremonies away from the front. Yikes. How? August 20th, 1914. We spent yet another day walking. We heard cannon fire for the first time today. I don't want to have to kill. I must stop thinking about it and get some sleep. August 24th, 1914. That letter gave me such a fright. Poor Daddy. He's been wounded and taken prisoner by the Germans. I don't know if he's seriously injured and if he's being taken well care of. I've been told prisoners are allowed to receive letters and I shall write to him tomorrow. Nip, 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 nip. Yep. Oh, you got sniped. Oh, and that's our first collectible right there. You can't. No, I can't get it. No, no. Wait, can I just like for science?
It was at the Battle of the Marne.
Yep. Oh, what? I just French identity. Wake of the French defeat against the Prussians in 1870-1871. The French identification tag indicated the soldier's name and surname, the year of his conscription, his place of birth, and ID number. Dog tags were used to identify corpses on the battlefield in an attempt to overcome the problem of soldiers missing in action and unidentified bodies. I just started spamming buttons, bro. I started spamming buttons after deciding to kill myself. Yo, Freddy, why you don't have a gun? What is this? It's a coin. Gold button from a French uniform. The French Army's horizon blue greatcoat had gold buttons. The buttons, not to mention their distinctive red trousers, proved problematic on the battlefield as they shone in the sun, making the soldiers easy to spot by the enemy. Stupid! Oh. Hey, there's a dead German. Okay, what am I looking for next? I'm looking for like a paper. I'm gonna just spam X as I run. Can't miss anything if I'm spamming. Machine gun! I need to get you up there. There's some pizza while he's shooting. Down, down, down. Bonk. Well, here it is right here in the paper. Oh, it's a map. HQ map. Soldiers did not have sat-nav to pick their way through the countryside. The only tools they had were a compass and a HQ map. Orienteering duties were the reserve of officers and non-commissioned officers. I have a grenade. Okay, I need to set this down somewhere. There, give me back my grenade. Thank you. And now we pop a squat. I killed people today. Trying to make sure there's no like extra stuff. I'm like constantly spamming X now. Ooh, there. Oh wow, Freddy got an arm. Ooh, shiny. Ooh, showcases. German cartridges. German 7.92mm Mauser cartridges. The diameter of German machine gun ammunition was standard whether used in light machine gewehr, MG, or heavy Schwer machine gewehr. I don't know, words, German. The same diameter was used for the standard German Army issue Kar 98K rifle. Only the C96 pistol used by officers was of smaller caliber, 7.63mm. Alright, you slay, girl. Doing thick grenade. Thick grenade. Alright, let's go. Let's go, Freddy. Get there. Happy? Are you ready for Freddy? So we need like a paper thing and some random patch. Like that. Baron von Dorf. Do y'all know German? Do any of my viewers know German? I would love to know what his name means. Friendly close. Ooh, bottle. Do you like grenade? Must distract German. Get up! Bonk! Headshot! Here's the thing I was taught about. Little. Oh, it's a. What is that? Embroidery. Household linen was precious and it was often customized with embroidered initials. Contrary to received ideas, embroidery was not exclusive female pursuit, and many POWs embroidered during captivity. That's nice. I would totally have a cool little cloth with my name on it. That would be W. That would be awesome. Just listen, listen, just listen. I think what a lot of people forget about war games is that there's a lot more going on than just you. Oh. Man, I keep picking stuff up. A letter from a German soldier. September 6th, 1914. My dear parents, I'm doing fine when the weather is good. I hope everyone is well in Bad Dürkheim. Our progress is swift. We shall soon be in Paris. What do you want to bring me back? What do you want to bring me back as a souvenir? Do you mean what do you want me to bring back? Yours, Gunther.
thanks to support from British forces, the German plan failed. The front line moved back to the north, and with the arrival of winter, froze. Soldiers holed up amid a vast labyrinth of trenches and tunnels that would become the indelible image of the Great War. Karl's regiment retreated to the outskirts of Neuve-Chapelle, the same camp where Emile was being held prisoner.
The sausage? Oh, I was just trying to hit him. I was curious. 6 million prisoners of war. Between 1914 and 1918, over 6 million men were taken prisoner, including 1.2 million German and 200,000 British troops. Despite the 1907 Hague Convention and the efforts in the International Red Cross, prison conditions and forced labor proved harsh for conscripts, and hundreds of thousands never made it home. Letters. Letters remained the only real means of communication with the outside world. Radios and telephones were only used for military ends. All soldiers wrote to their loved ones back home. As war correspondence was free of charge, this created logistical and financial problems. 10 billion letters and postcards were sent to and from the front during the war. The early war postal system was chaotic, but then the front was then separated into sectors, each with its own postcode. The visit from the military postmaster was eagerly awaited. Battle of Neuve-Chapelle. March 10th, 1915, British shells literally rained down on German forces. For the first time, the technique creeping barrage was used, a barrage where the fire of all units targets the same position for a period before advancing one line at a time. The infantry's advance was synchronized at a safe distance behind this barrage, so that German lines could then be overrun. That day, 530 cannons fired over 216,000 shells. That is to say, one shell per weapon every 2 minutes. My God! The Garwal rifles. In the early 20th century, Great Britain and France governed huge colonial empires and put them to use during the war. Indian troops were deployed by Britain in the Middle East as well as on the European front, and made an important contribution to the war effort. Many victories were achieved thanks to their bravery and discipline in combat. A monument commemorating their sacrifice stands in Neuve-Chapelle, France. Mud. Trench life was difficult. Soldiers were confronted with cold, rain, and mud. Dirty water meant that diseases such as dysentery, typhus, and cholera flourished. The depth of the mud also presented dangers, and soldiers sometimes drowned in shell holes or in tunnels. Jesus! Explosives. Trench fortifications required the use of explosives to penetrate the enemy lines. Long tunnels were dug under no man's land beneath the enemy trenches, inside which explosives were placed. The English used cordite, a powerful explosive that could be detonated at a distance. Christ, I'm sorry. Doggy! Bro, that dog is thuggin'. Let me pet the dog. Oh, that thing right there.
Marie, est-ce que ça va?
Dearest Papa, we live in a climate of uncertainty. Germans use the people of Saint-Maurienne as human shields against the French bombings. I hope the Germans treat you well, and that your wound has healed. Your grandson sends you kisses. I sent you a picture of him. All my love. Please write soon.
Adieu, Karl.
Give me wieners! In my mouth! Ah! Gates, yep. Yeah, and over here there's a collectible, I saw that. Picture of Marie. Photo frame. Even though photography was not widespread, many soldiers had their photos taken before setting out for the war. Professional prints were developed on photo paper and applied to a hard backing to prevent tearing. Some photos were directly printed as postcards, especially group concert photos. So we need water, which is here. Shut up, fatty. Water, heat, and then sausage. Damn, I want sausage. Damn, I'm hungry. Uh-oh, British artillery. Oh! Run! We got the medic staring up at the sky like, huh? Dog? Oh! Bro, all dogs are good boys. You can't tell me otherwise. Dog. I'm gonna keep petting you, bro. Anything else? Yo, dog. Yo, dog, I didn't know you'd chill like that. Carl wants the airship. I can pet the dog! My son! Good doggy. I love this dog. Ooh, hey, dog, you need to grab that for me. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. I love this dog. Oh. Brother, I would kill with this dog. I would kill for it. Stay there, Pupperino. Anything in here? Mildly curious. Is there nothing in there at all? Oh, that's a British artillery. What is that, actually?
What?
Just like, let's look at the field. You have the French on the right and then the Germans on the left. It's snowy, so probably what, late November, early December. Just listen to the explosions, you know? Yeah, I'll dig in a minute.
What?
Fuck. Bro, we're playing Amnesia the Bunker. On God. Ooh, there's a collectible up there. Oh, this thing. Valiant Stories Contest Memorabilia. Lace tightener made by Corporal Lucien. That word, great-grandfather of Benoit Thierry. That word, from a melted down cartridge case. Lucien served as an electrician in a searchlight division whose mission was to illuminate enemy positions. Many thanks and congratulations to our winner, Benoit. I'm sorry I'm sniffling so much, guys. I'm like, really like... Ooh. Yikes. Dig that up. Good doggy! Yeah, you get your bone. Let me get this cross. Crucifix. The majority of soldiers believed in God and some were symbols of their religion. War officers had to make provisions for different religions and a variety of religious ceremonies was performed at the front by different faiths. Priests, vicars, and rabbis offered succor and compassion to soldiers. Muslim soldiers from colonies were organized into separate battalions for practical reasons, and their beliefs were also respected. Halal food was provided as well as Muslim funeral services. Yeah, I am like minorly curious. How do their funerals and stuff go? There's just a skeleton there. How long have you been there? Are you just vaporized by a bomb and all this about this bone? Just listen.
What?
What are you doing at?
We'll see what.
Sorry, dog, your bone is gone. It's haram. Alright, let's go take it. This thing. Compass. Soldiers used compasses to gain their bearings in open countryside. They were used in conjunction with the HQ map. Orienteering was the reserve of officers and non-commissioned officers who issued soldiers with directions. Let's go down. I think that's like. Yeah, that guy's much easier is what I said. Go. Haram, brother. No. Sausage. Sausage.
What? Okay.
No, Walt. Walter. 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 Pretty sure the dog is called Walt. Minutes earlier, on the other side of the front.
The British troops continued their attack on Neuve-Chapelle. Their next objective, take back Port Arthur.
Sir. Yes, sir. Come on, boys, let's go.
Come on, boys, let's go. I have the Indians. Let's go. Get go. Go, go, go. Oh, not mud. Not mud, brother. Get back. No! Stay behind me! Oh, collectible right there. Yep, I was just spamming. French coins. All troops were paid in their country of origin's currency and paid compensation in the local currency. The British earned 1 shilling a day, around 3.21 GBP slash $5.42 USD in nowadays currency. The standard king shilling and 20 francs every fortnight. These 20 francs had a face value of 40 pounds, roughly 50 euros. Yeah, yikes! That's, ooh, and were used as the main currency by the locals, eager to barter whatever few goods they could trade. Business always prevailed, so locals near the combat zone would agree on payment in any foreign currency as well. Do I have any diaries? Any new stuff? Yes, we do. Emile, there, right in front of me, sprawling on the ground. Why did his regiment have to come up against mine? I hope he pulls through. He's one tough cookie. I must find out what POW camp he's been taken to. I took shelter in the cellar with Victor. Now what's going to happen? What do you need? So 232? That's like... Is that 3? Yeah, brother, I'm gonna throw a brick at you. Okay, it's bomb. Just use bomb. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, because 3's up here. Alright. And finally, 2. Kaboom! Okay, boot! Gah! Pop a swat. Alright, now let's go. We have one more thing to find. It's a sword, it looks like. Oh, I found it. The kukri knife. The kukri knife was used by the Gurkhas, the British unit comprised of colonial Indian troops. This Nepalese weapon was standard issue and became a symbol of the Empire's forces. It's heavy, thick, and a curved blade was designed for striking as well as cutting. W, I found everything. Aktung! Kaboom! Go! Oh wait, no, this is Emil! Yeah, bitch! Puppy!
Merci, mon ami. Du Ragnar. Carl Louis von Dorf.
Yeah, come.
Amidst the never-ending attacks and counterattacks, Freddy and Emil hunted the elusive Baron and his regiment in Ypres.
Ooh, gas.
On April 22nd, 1915, chlorine gas was used for the first time by the Germans.
Battle of Ypres. Ypres was a key strategic town in Belgium, especially for the British. It was the gateway to the north and thus to Britain. Canadian troops were deployed in the front line, and they proved their endurance and dependability in combat to the Allies. 6,000 Canadian lives were lost in the Battle of April 1915. First gas attack. April 22nd, 1915 at Ypres came the first gas attack in history. 5,730 cylinders of chlorine were opened by the Germans in favorable winds. Chlorine gas caused burns to the eyes, skin, and lungs, even through clothes and rubber boots. The effects were devastating. The only defense found by the Canadians was to cover their noses with a urine-soaked handkerchief. Zeppelin bombardment. Zeppelins were invented in 1900 by German Count von Zeppelin, but the first long-distance flight didn't take place until 1908. Rah! Zeppelins weren't much slower than the aircraft of the period and were first used in reconnaissance. They could also fly at higher altitudes, so from 1915 they were used to bomb civilians in London and Paris. The dogs of war. The W's of war, you mean. It is estimated that by 1918 the Germans had employed 30,000 dogs, while the Allies employed 20,000. Dogs were recruited from dog pounds in the police force. While many families also enlisted their pets, dogs had a number of roles as sentries and scouts, and postal liaison? I don't know. And equipment transport, and locating casualties and explosives as mascots. The main breeds deployed were German Shepherds, Doberman, Pinschers, and Boy Bears. I'm gonna look up these later. Yo, dog, push that switch. God, puppy! Who just betrayed the Germans, bro? Yo, wait, why is the switch... Why is the switch connected? Wait a minute. New diary unlocked. What a day. My life was saved twice today. First by an American soldier and then by a dog. But I'm free at last. I saw Carl before the bombing. I hope he made it out alive. I'm gonna try and find him. March 10th, 1915. On the march to Belgium, where this damned regiment is stationed, I'm not alone at least. I met a funny old French farmer guy, Emile. Doesn't say much, but if I understood right, his son-in-law's German. How crazy is that? Not a day goes by that I don't dream of you. March 10th, 1915. At last I found Emile, just moments before the shell started flying. I always managed to dodge the bombs. The letter he showed me filled my heart with joy. Marie is well and Victor is growing up. It's all that matters. Doggy. Okay, so I need to find a dog tag. Ugh. That could be like God knows how far back. Diggy hole! Okay, yo, dog, I'm gonna need you to stay right where you are. There's the first collectible. Yippee-ki-yay! Alright. Canadian identification tag. At the start of the war, Canadian identification tags were formed by a large aluminum disc, which was because they were an emergency issue and had a unique shape. They were soon replaced by British standard tags, as were those all English. What a easy language to speak as an American. Can you go? No, I need you to come back up. You're gonna push this for me. Good dogger! Look at him! Oh! Ooh, gas. So this is the gas machine. Is this real? Like actual question. Is this real? Like, was this a thing? I don't think so. Ooh, mask. Yeah, that's a collectible. Urine-soaked cloth. The only defense against a gas attack before masks were introduced was to cover the nose with a urine-soaked handkerchief. Urine reacts with chlorine directly in the handkerchief to form less noxious products, limiting the effects. It was not the most hygienic solution, but it was always better than a lung full of hydrochloric acid. Buddy is grunting. We need 2? No, we don't. Do we? I guess we do. Yeah, hey, dog, come and push that again. Why would you stop? You're on a curve. Just keep going. Oh, perfect. Now we, Okay, so to pump the gas back into the machine. Yep. So we have, 5 more minutes. Let's see if I can speed run. Speed run! Yeah, don't ask how that doesn't also kill me, like, immediately. I don't know. That should have, like, gassed the entire floor. Emile! Puppy! Yes, sir. Next collectible is paper again. Jesus. Sabla! Are those gas bombs? Death is coming, Emil! There's the paper. Get out of the way! Alright. Gas canister deployment strategy. Gas canister deployment strategies were simple, but they did depend on the weather, especially on winds. Gas use required a constant downwind toward the enemy lines, yada yada. You know how gas works. Oh my god, that's right, I'm timed. Let me hurry up! Dig dog! Oh, I missed something. Oh. Belgian shock. Okay, well, we can go back later. I can go back later, personally. I don't think we'll have enough time.
What? Hey, that's you. Hey, what?
Bone!
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, my friend.
Don't worry.
Oh, I'll read these two since I have them. I've missed one, man. Belgian shako. The Belgian army's distinctive shako resembled a top hat with the rim replaced by a visor. The shako was replaced by the Yasir cap, a soft cap with flaps that could also be pulled down over the ears. The cap was called the Yasir because Belgian soldiers massed behind the river Yasir to hold off the German advance. Pocket watch. Time was an important factor in soldiers' lives, and military strategies for attack and rolling barrages were based on tight chronological synchronicity. That word. Pocket watches were the only way to tell the time. We only have 2 minutes. Oh, dog is dead. I'm digging! And this is where we will end it off.
Her name was Anna, a Belgian student living in Paris. She was hard on the trail of her missing father. For once, fate smiled on them. They were all going in the same direction. But while approaching Vimy, a German squadron spotted them.
This is where I call the video for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye! Alright, I found the paper. It was in the middle of all that gas. Letter from a Canadian soldier. April 21st, 1915. Dear parents, we are in Belgium, a truly flat land that reminds me of our Winnipeg plains. The big difference is that it's so damp here, which makes the cold even colder. The guys and I are going to make you proud of us. The Canadians will be the big heroes of this war. Alright, again soon. Steven.